Hello. Today in our study group, we talked about memoirs with Grant, or memoirs of Grant from Grant, and we talked about how Lincoln, how Grant says that Lincoln was trying his best in the war, but that Lincoln's efforts were not always successful. And we thought that it was kind of a compliment because he was saying that he was trying, but that even his effort did not entirely work.
Yeah, and the second question was asking about who seems like a more formidable force, Grant or Lincoln. And the way that Grant describes it, he seems to describe himself as a more, as far as the war goes, a more formidable force, because he describes Lincoln as one that wanted to not avoid war itself, but wanted to avoid interfering in the war and like making war decisions. He kind of wanted someone like Grant to make decisions like that. So I would say Grant is a much more formidable force. And then also the third question that we had to answer asked about if Lincoln, if his fame and glory came from people such as Grant, and then I think, what was the other person, like a Secretary of State?
Secretary of State William H. Seward.
Yeah, and we said that people like Grant and that Secretary of State helped Lincoln gain a lot of his fame because, like Grant described, Lincoln didn't want to get involved in like the Civil War as far as like making war decisions, and without that help from like Grant making military decisions, who knows what would have happened in the Civil War, and that was a large portion of Lincoln's fame was the success in the Civil War. So with that, that's all we have for this week.